What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Alberto and this is Life with Alberto. I know I have been MIA for a while now. I think my last video was uploaded about 5 months ago. So I feel kind of bad for going MIA on you guys, especially with this whole Tirzepatide journey of mine. But I'm back and I want to include you guys in some updates that I have for you. I wanted to answer a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking me in the comment section. Well, just to give you an update, if you're new here or just to brief you up, my name is Alberto. I was previously on Tirzepatide for weight loss. I had started the journey last year in about June 2024 and I did it for about 2 months and I lost about like 20-ish pounds. It worked really great for me. You could probably watch my previous videos if you want to get a little, if you want to see my journey, and feel free to do that if you'd like to. I had lost about 20 pounds and then after that I decided to do maintenance dosing, which I currently am still doing the maintenance dosing as a matter of fact, but I'm gonna leave that for another video. I found something that works really great for me that I'm not sure it's gonna work for everyone, but I want to share my whole maintenance dose with you guys, and it's been, let me tell you, it's been wonderful for me. So I think that I may be able to give some idea to somebody out there on what maintenance may look like for someone else. Okay, so for the first question, did you experience any hair loss? I did experience hair loss. I think I experienced hair loss about during the second month of my journey. I experienced some hair loss. My hair was brittle. It was dry. So what I started to do was take biotin, and I also was taking a hair, skin and nail supplement and multivitamins. So that was helping me out a lot because I wasn't eating enough. Like, if you're on Tirzepatide or semaglutide, you're just not eating enough nutrients and your hair does take a hit. The next question is, what type of physician did you see for the medication? In person, PCP, or online telehealth? Did your insurance cover it? So the type of physician that I saw he was an internalist and he happened to own a urgent care / weight loss clinic. And I just went to him because he was advertising weight loss medications on his website. That's what he was advertising for his clinic. So I went to him and I started the compound Tirzepatide, and it was all in person. He would tell me, well, he would write the script for the vial, and the script would go to a compound pharmacy where they were compounded. But I think the physician himself had some kind of contract or deal with the compounding pharmacy, which he was able to get it at a lower price from what I recall or from what I was told. So that's how I did it. But let me tell you something. Today, Eli Lilly they now have vials of semaglutide and Tirzepatide, because for those injections, they're still pretty expensive. They're an average about $1,000 to $2,000, even sometimes with insurance. So now what they're doing is that they're making it more affordable for patients to get. So now they sell the vial. The vial itself, I think it starts about $300 to $400, if I'm not mistaken, for the starting dose. And obviously with the increase in dose, the price also goes up. So if for those of you who are interested but aren't able to afford the pens themselves, maybe the vials would be a good idea, or something that's a little bit more affordable. It's kind of expensive still, but it's not unrealistic like those pens. Another comment was, can you tell us your exact meal and workout regimen? So my exact meal was eat when I'm hungry. It was mostly just protein. I try to eat as much protein as I could, but even then, I just wasn't eating enough. I would buy those protein shakes like at Walmart or Kroger and just try to drink as much as I could from those. But it was mostly like, am I hungry? I'm gonna take a few bites from whatever's in the kitchen. If we went out to eat, I was gonna take a few bites and that was it. So I didn't really follow a strict diet regime. However, my workout regime was very strict. I was physically active, and I still am physically active, but at that time when I was taking it consistently, I was doing cardio every day. I was going for walks every day, or some days I was jogging, which wasn't a lot, by the way, because I hate cardio. And I was going to the gym, lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week. And I was lifting weights 3 to 4 times a week. And every day consisted of either chest, legs, back, bicep, etc. So my workout regimen actually I was incorporating, I forget the name of it, but basically every week I was changing up the reps. Like week 1, I would do like 12 to 15 reps. Week 2, I would I would increase the weight and decrease the reps. And that was, I think, like 6 to 8. And then the next week I would lower the reps but increase the weight even more. So I was doing about 3 to 5 reps. And then on the 4th week of the month, I was doing 1 to 3 reps but heavier weight. Mind you, I wasn't the strongest that I normally have been in the past because of all the weight loss and also because I wasn't eating as much. But sticking to a strict workout regime did help a lot to lose weight, and I think it may have accelerated my weight loss. Mind you, I did lose about 20-ish pounds in 2 months. Another question is, what did you take for constipation? Most people struggle with constipation when they're taking these GLP-1 medications because that's one of the side effects, the most common one, aside from nausea. So I was actually taking the Metamucil. Actually, I'm still taking Metamucil every day. I swear by it. It's really great. It keeps me regular. I feel great on it. But at that time, when I was consistent with the Tirzepatide, it was Metamucil. Like every day I was taking it, and I was trying to drink as much water as I could because you're supposed to drink as much water already with the medication, but even more so with the Metamucil because of the way it works. As a matter of fact, I think one of my other videos, I talked about the Metamucil and the supplements that I was taking during my weight loss journey. Also, I keep getting asked a lot, how tall am I? I've gotten that comment several times, and to be honest, I don't understand why the question. But if you're trying to figure out what my BMI is or my percent body fat, it just doesn't make sense to me, but I don't mind telling you how tall I am. I am 63 inches tall, which equivalates to 5'3". I'm pretty short. I'm probably one of the shortest men you'll ever meet, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know why that was important. And I think it was coming mostly from the men who were asking me this question. Why? I don't know. Another question is, I'm much older and much heavier, and my insurance company denied my Zepbound. Any tips on getting approved? Well, for the Zepbound, so mind you, Zepbound is for weight loss, right? So you need to have over a certain number of BMI to be approved for Zepbound. Not only that, but here's a trick around it. Zepbound is now approved for OSA, or obstructive sleep apnea. So what I would recommend you do is go back to your practitioner or your primary care or whoever and ask them if they can send you out for a sleep study to see if you have obstructive sleep apnea. And if you do, then you can get approved for Zepbound. That recently just came out within the last few months, and I don't think a lot of people know about it, but that's my tip to you. So my current weight right now, I am about 153 pounds. I'm a little smaller than I was on my last video, but this is where I want to be. I don't want to lose any more weight. And obviously I don't want to gain weight either. So if you want to know what my maintenance regime is like on Tirzepatide, I'm gonna ask you to come back and watch my next video. I'm gonna break it down to the very T for every single one of you guys who are trying to get on maintenance dose and don't know how to do it. Again, my maintenance dose worked for me. I'm not saying that that's gonna work for you, but it's something worth considering, especially in those individuals who already have reached their goal weight and who wanna stay there. I think my next video is gonna be really good for you to watch. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.